Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Chikwado Trading Academy. I'm very excited to bring you this episode because this is the first of its kind where we'll be interviewing one of our students from, the previous beginner series. And, after we launched the beginner series last year, what happened was that, of course, we know trading cannot be for everybody. And of course, a lot of people fell off along the way. Some gave reasons why they couldn't continue. But in the midst of it all, there were a few of them who were able to get to the end of the road, get to the end of the journey, and they've made very, very massive progress in their trading. And I'm very happy to be having an interview or a sit-down conversation with one of such students. So Ifeanyi, you're welcome. I have to congratulate you for getting to this point.
Thank you
So
very much, sir.
a very big congratulations to you. I mean, it's not an easy journey. And I remember, when we first of all started, the most important thing is that you started with no experience, right?
Yeah.
So no experience, and I'm sure you must have had expectations coming in. So what was the expectation for you like, and did you meet what you expected, coming into the series?
Actually, I met more than I expected.
Okay.
The journey was fine, was smooth, although from the start it was very rough due to the fact that I have no experience. I've not known anything about Forex before. So I've been hearing stuff about Forex, looking at a lot of things, looking at a lot of people making pressure, like, let me give it a try. So I decided to start up with the Chikwado Trading Academy, and far so good. I've been making progress, and it has been smooth all the way.
I'm very happy with your progress. So throughout the whole thing, I know, of course, you have your business that you do on the side. What was the biggest challenge you faced, or over this 4 months period of time? Or, like, what was your challenge?
It was a big challenge. When you have a side hustle, I'm trying to learn another one. So it's just like two polarities hitting each other.
Yeah.
So when you're trying to like succeed with one and get another one, so it has been rough. But as time goes on, I was trying to match up everything together to make sure everything goes smooth for me. Although it has not been easy, but I just try as much as possible best to make sure I make things easy for myself. Although it has not been easy at all, but we have to comply and just manage.
I'm very happy with the fact that, you stated how difficult it was for you, because a lot of times the problem we have is that people expect, things to be easy. I mean, a lot of people that came into the series, they also had businesses on the side, some had jobs. And of course, one of the students as well who equally did very well, Mr. Kola himself, I mean, he has a job. I spoke with him this morning and he's all the way in Victoria Island and he was, making himself available. So it's a lot of sacrifice, to to be able to do what you did and get to this point. Going forward, what are your expectations for yourself, like over the next coming months, especially with this new skill that you now have? I mean, because this is brand new skill to you.
Since it's a brand new skill, what I'm expecting of myself is become more professional, more skilled by the will. And I expect myself to be more sacrificial to it. I don't want to stop at one place. I want to grow more and more. I want to be a professional trader.
Absolutely. So, I mean, you're almost there. About our strategy, like the strategy you learned, was it difficult for you? Was it easy for you? I mean, because, initially we had the C tabs that we then taught. Yeah. And then eventually, we came up with the more advanced technique that I gave everybody. And even though it seemed to be more advanced, I think it's quite simpler. So how was it easy for you to pick up the strategy? Because, I mean, a lot of people will be asking, okay, this strategy, is it easy? So how easy was it for you to pick up that strategy that we gave, especially the one that deals with liquidity and all that?
Well, to the beauty of it, at first, it wasn't easy. Those strategy easy, but like they say, practice make perfect.
Yeah, sure.
When you are taught something, you can't expect it to be easy the way you have been taught. All of us, our brain are not the same.
Absolutely.
To my own experience, when I started with the strategy, it was a little bit complex, but I said to myself that the more I learn, the more easier it will become. So I keep pushing, I keep learning, I keep practicing over and over to the extent that it becomes very simple and very easy. So if I'm looking at someone who has not gotten the experience before, who have not been taught the strategy, to me, it will be easy to the person, but to the person, it might not be easy. But as time goes on, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more it becomes easy.
So that's actually the key word there. Practice Practice, practice. I mean, every single one of us, if we are going to, get to any point in our journey or, make anything of this trading, it's the only way around it is practice. I have to give it to you. I mean, you surpassed my own imagination. I've seen your trades. I've seen your setups. I've seen most of the time we are looking at, the same thing. And this is something to be very, very proud of. I'm going to have to congratulate you, for coming this far. And really, I know that with what you are doing so far, I mean, I've seen your trades, I've seen your analysis and everything. I know that there is so much more to come for you. And, the next time we'll be holding this interview, I hope that by then you would have, of course, been funded. I mean, we have, our partner prop firms within the, we don't have an in-house fund yet, but of course, we have our partner prop firms that, we do partner with. And of course, we encourage students to get, funded with. So that will be the next phase of your journey. And I hope that very soon we are going to have, such an interview that you would have been funded and probably taking a withdrawal. And then you see that, you have a different feeling of the whole thing to you. So congratulations for making it this far. I'm very, very happy for you. I'm very happy for myself as well. I mean, if you teach students and then out of everybody that you thought you didn't get anybody that made it through, it means you probably didn't do your job well. But I mean, if somebody stayed back all the way to the end to catch up with what you thought as a teacher or as a mentor, I mean, it means that definitely that your messages, hit home. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has just been a very quick sit down with Ifeanyi. He has done very well, as one of the students that came from the beginner series that we held all through last year and of course coming into this year. And the next thing is that we're going to be heading into the advanced class. So of course I'm expecting the advanced class. Of course, it's going to be part of the advanced class. I'm expecting the advanced class to be nothing but an absolute blessing and an absolute screamer. So please and please, if you're watching this is someone who made it through. I mean, initially when we started it here in the office, a lot of people came in, they were interested, but, towards the end, of course, definitely, like I said, it's not for everybody. Some people began to drop off along the way. And of course, some stated why they couldn't continue. So it's up to you to either talk yourself out of it or talk yourself into it and encourage yourself and keep going. So I'm very happy to have had this discussion with Ifeanyi. I'm very happy to have had this conversation with Ifeanyi. And I will be looking to interview more and more successful students. I mean, of course, we had other students who made it to the end. We had a lady who got all the way to the end, but now she has proceeded to law school. So, she's not here with us. Of course, I might have an interview with her, a virtual interview with her as well. So this is the prime beauty of every single thing that we're doing and every single work that we're putting in here to make sure that we are producing students that can produce results on the market. I mean, if we tell you that we can teach you how to trade and then you've not seen anyone that made it through to the end, or you've not seen anyone that has succeeded in the market, I mean, what we are talking about is not really, it doesn't really make sense of what we are talking about. So please and please, I look forward to seeing you here in the next batch of beginner series that we're going to be taking on. Of course, as time goes on, some of the students can become mentors as well, and they will know that they came through the ranks from being students to equally becoming mentors as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and I will see you on the very next one. Cheers.